is going to be quite an interesting race. And oh, we're off.
They both have really good times. So
Yeah, Miri with a 25:07, I believe, and Lads with a 25 something, like a 42.
37, if I'm right.
All right. So in this first level is 1-1. We're just gonna be seeing Lachurs struggling to pick up the propeller there. Yeah, we're gonna see that both of these players try and keep the propeller for most of the run. They will eventually lose it, but get it back for the end of the run. So the propeller just like helps do a lot of skips because when you spin, you obviously get the height boost, which allows for some pretty major skips throughout the run.
Yeah, and you will see them taking the cannons to World 5 and to World 8. So they skip most of the levels, and that's what any percent is, basically.
1-2 is your typical Mario level. It's just make it to the end. So you'll be seeing just some of the movement being optimized here. Close enough. We're going to be seeing a star. The players pick up a star from Miri struggling with the ground pound there. Picking up the star right there. This just allows you because it allows you to just run through the level, and it also gives you a pretty good speed boost.
Yeah, you can run. Yeah, kill all the enemies in your path. So it's like good to use, and you're faster, and it like you save time with it.
So Miri with the slight lead over Lachurs, thanks to some slight mess ups in 1-1. But yeah, anything can happen. We're still an early game here, so yeah, heading into 1-3.
In 1-3, they will do a triple jump in the beginning because, like, if you don't do the triple jump, you have a chance the Hammer Bro is going to jump up, and the only way to like avoid that is doing a triple jump of the question mark block, or else if the RNG is bad, then it will hit you.
So heading up above the level right here. This is just to get to the secret exit so that the players have access to the cannon, and that cannon will lead to World 5, the next world in this category. So a pretty decent race. Lachurs, I mean, just following behind with a couple of seconds in front. So this will definitely be an interesting race at the current pace is going on. But World 5 has some of the it's got a few more roadblocks that just don't allow you to get through. You'll be seeing some of the first few like major skips in the run. Both runners opting not to save the toad. It's unfortunate.
So that's how painful this game is. You have to.
A very sad story.
Yeah.
Oh, my stream is frozen. Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
Okay, heading into World 5. So we'll see if either runner is going to go for the water skip in 5-1, which just involves a pretty precise spin jump that allows you to skip a good portion of the water because you swim way. Your movement is much lower inside the water, so skipping that section allows you to save a bit of time. Also, at the beginning of the level, we're going to be seeing that players pick up a star block or a star from the roulette block. Both players getting it So again, just speeding through the level at this point.
So here we will see if they will go for water skip, and Miri is going for it, and Lachurs are also going for it, and they both
players
got it.
Quite impressive. Oh, Lachurs with the swag wall jump against the pipe. Saves a bit of time.
Miri is in the lead with a couple of seconds, but things still can change.
So this piranha plant is unfortunately completely unavoidable. You just you have to face it. So, but yeah, I can't really say anything other than that. So Miri successfully getting all of the coins. Same with Lachurs.
Lachurs got a 93. That's the best in-game time for the piranha. It's like not really hard to get, but it's also not really easy. And Miri is going for 5-3, and Lachurs is also going for 5-3.
This category, you either have the choice of going to 5-2 or 5-3. 5-2 is significantly easier. 5-3 has these things called donut strats, which are somewhat complicated to avoid these enemies. We'll see if both runners manage to get them.
Yeah, and there's also backup propeller in a roulette block in this level, so if they like lose the propeller here in the beginning, they can just pick a new one. So yeah.
Wow, Miri successfully pulling off 5-3. Let's see, Lachurs also following through. Very impressive. I think most runs that I've done so far are I don't think most runners have managed to do that so far this tournament.
Now they will go in 5T, and that's one of the levels where you like really need the propeller, or it's much faster than if you do it without. So that's why you want to keep the propeller till this level and the next level.
There's actually a very hard trick in this level named 556. There are 10-second cycles in this level. The normal cycle that you get is 546. I'm pretty sure we'll see both runners get 546. 556 saves about 7 or 8 seconds, but it's insanely hard due to the spikes hitboxes because they're quite janky. And yeah, so again, Miri with a slight lead going into the boss fight. So this boss fight isn't exactly the most fascinating thing. Just jump on his head, that's all.
And predict where he's gonna like open his shell again, so you can jump on his head again.
So it's looking like a close race right now, but the next level could be a pretty big breaker. 5-4, as we're going to be seeing 5-4 skip, which saves a lot of time, but is quite difficult to recover from if you end up failing it.
So they will probably save after this level, I'm not sure. So if they die, they can just reset and keep the propeller and try it again, because you still save time then instead of doing it the normal way. Oh, Miri didn't save. Lachurs is saving, okay. And they both seem to survive this level. Lachurs missed the pipe.
Hello, I'm back. Sorry, I had to pick up a parcel.
Okay.
So from what I'm seeing, both runners, did they get 5-4 skip?
Yeah.
Nice. That is, yeah, that's one of the more difficult tricks in the game.
And it's annoying to play if you're like really nervous.
Now heading into the ghost house. You'll have to be doing some quite difficult maneuvering through this level, as there are quite a few different exits that you have to take.
Yeah, you just have to know where you have to go, and that's all. But in the last room, there's like a difficult jump.
Very good movement there. Lachurs also getting it. And this final room is good avoiding the booze right there. It's not the fastest that you can do, but it's still quite difficult to end up doing. Lachurs unfortunately getting a slight bonk, so you had to wait for a wider gap in between the booze to come through. So now heading into World 8, the final world of the category.
It's a really good race so far, and they're like pretty close to each
Definitely.
other.
Right, in 8-1, we're going to be seeing the propeller being damage boosted. Or, I'd rather put that in a better way. Both of these runners should be going for quite a specific triple jump that's going to result in them losing the propeller, but it's going to make the next 2 levels a bit easier to go through. We will end up seeing these runners get the propeller back. Miri opting not to save, playing like a daredevil right now. Oh, and if you see these meteors up top, these are RNG, and
So
there are some patterns that are completely unavoidable. Go ahead.
yeah, so sometimes RNG can just mess up your run.
It's not exactly the end of the world if you end up losing your propeller, as
Yeah.
there's some backups.
But still, you will lose time if it hits you. But yeah.
So Lachurs getting the nice triple jump. So we're going to be seeing the damage boost right there. That's the first damage boost on Miri's end. That's the second. And triple jump over, Miri successfully getting the damage boost. We'll see if Lachurs can follow up. Nice. Oh, bit of a misentry with the pipe, but... Excuse me while I refresh my page. Alright, now heading into 8-2. Quite a scary level because you have to play it as Small Mario. But hopefully we see both of these runners end up at the end.
In the last part of this level, it's easier to play without a power-up, because it's like you don't have really much space, and there are conveyor belts that like really go left really fast. So if you're big, you will bonk your head to the ceiling and will only go slower.
They'll be also picking up a star, as Miri has just done, just to slightly speed this up. Oh, nice. Miri with the pretty good movement through the final room. Oh, and it's the same with Lach. This is a very, very good race. We're seeing some of the best movement that we've seen throughout the competition so far.
Yeah.
With these two runners. Heading into 8-7, it is just an auto-scroller. Maybe we'll see some swag, but it's just
Probably
a level
not.
for you to... it is just a level for you to just, sit back.
And
There
not
is...
die.
hopefully not die. Yeah, it's not like a level where you can just close your eyes and press A and... Oh, you're at the end of the level.
And they pick up the mushroom here, so they can pick the propeller in 8A.
You'll be seeing some pretty nice wall jumps throughout the level, but again, nothing too spectacular. Just jumping over these fire offshoots. I don't know what to call them. I really need to get my technical aspects.
Lava pillars.
I guess so. Do you think there's a geography thing that actually causes that to happen?
Wait, what do you mean?
Can you get lava pillars in real life?
Maybe.
Okay. So that fire flower is not necessary because if you pick it up, you end up losing time to the animation of picking up an item. So not just with the swag.
Miri got both wall jumps there. That was nice.
Lachurs also getting the wall jumps. I think both runners could be pretty easily on 25 pace.
Yeah.
And I think the best run of the tournament so far is a 27:51.
Yeah.
So, if the rest of the runners... Oh, Lachurs getting hit.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Now he has to use the mushroom he got from the Piranha boss fight, or enemy overall, the toad bubble collecting shit. he has to use. Oops.
Don't worry.
Now he has to use a mushroom from them, and that will lose a little bit of time. But it's not too bad.
So the propeller is oh, Miri struggling to pick up the propeller, but oh, I didn't know DCA, thanks. But the propeller allows you to do some pretty major skips throughout the level. We'll be seeing that in the next stream primarily, but yeah, Lachurs picking up the propeller here. And you can't do anything about these pipes, you just have to wait for them. There's no it's not actually cycle based. It's just, it comes in when you load it. So this next room, if you watch Miri's stream, it is quite the scary room. Oh, Lachurs, I'm not sure what happened, but
oh, I think he got hit.
Using his propeller to the quite possibly the easiest part of the game.
He's going back and he...
Okay, yeah, that's a smart decision on his part. Maybe this could result in him going for bombless, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Oh, Miri almost getting hit by that. What are those things called? I don't remember the name. Okay, I'll brush up on my technical
Mega
aspects.
Koopas.
Okay, Mega Koopas. Alright, heading into the boss fight, Miri and Lachurs in a couple rooms behind. So, in this boss fight, there is something called Bombless, which involves a very precise clip into Bowser's clown car right there. It is such a precise trick, and we barely know anything about it. Oh, Miri going for it. Oh, unfortunately not going for it. I'm not getting it, I mean. It is an insanely difficult trick, and
Yeah, and it saves pretty much time because you like skip him dropping a bomb and shooting fireballs. So it saves pretty much time.
I forget how much time it actually saves
Like
if you get
I,
double bombless. I think
I
15
think
seconds?
I thought like 20. I don't
Yeah,
know.
15 to 20, we'll just say. Oh, Miri getting very lucky with the fire there.
Oh,
Nearly
that
getting
was really
shot
close.
right in the face. Let's see if Lachurs gets it. No, unfortunately, it doesn't get the ground pound down. Oh, close. Close.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty close.
So, Miri leading into 8-C.
Final level.
And yeah, this is one of the cruelest levels in the game because it has some of the most like grueling movement in.
And it's also one of the hardest to play, like with nerves, and it's the final level. And it's pretty precise movement in some parts.
I also believe it's probably the longest level in the
Yeah, it is.
category. With I think it's almost spanning like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Miri with the fancy triple jump there. Yeah, Miri looks to be on very comfortable 25 pace if he can pull off this level. Ooh, playing it a bit close with that firebar there, a bit too close for my comfort at least.
I think if Miri doesn't die, like
Could be like a
this
2x,
is
I think. I'm not sure.
yeah.
Lachurs also getting the fancy triple jump. The room that Miri's in currently, can't really do anything about it. You just have to sit back and just make sure you don't end up falling into the lava below. But apart from that, not much.
Yeah, you just have to wait for the pipe to appear.
So even though Lachurs took a few hits earlier, he's not that far behind from. It's definitely not the furthest race that we've seen so far. I think both runners, they're both playing like very well. So
Yeah.
So Miri heading into the Bowser fight. This room, this corridor room, as I've forgotten the name, the corridor of shame or whatever it was. These fireballs, they are RNG pattern based. So sometimes you can get very unlucky fireball.
Miri got pretty good RNG.
Yeah, quite good RNG. So just gonna spin above and hit the button. So Lachurs also heading right into the Bowser fight. And I'll spare you from the joke. I'm not gonna do the joke. But wow, surprise, Kame. Oh, wait, there it is.
Spoiler alert.
Oh my god, guys, cover your eyes. Lachurs with the pretty unlucky RNG fireball pattern there. Oh my goodness, what is happening, guys?
Why are there PlayStation buttons?
Why is Bowser big? So this is the escape section of and in this part it requires a pretty like fiddly manipulation of the fireballs. Rami, if you know more, just say more.
Yeah, and after the fireballs, you have to do pretty like it's it's doable, but it's pretty hard movement.
Yes, Miri, you're giving me a heart attack right now. Oh my goodness, Miri, please. Miri, please! Calm down.
Okay,
This is
so
just a short... Oh, go ahead.
this is the final part of the level, basically. Or of the run, I mean.
Well, of the level as well, bro.
Yeah.
Miri heading towards the end of the run. Lachurs also in the escape section. And Miri with a 25, 23.
25-23.
Easily one of the... I'm pretty sure that is the best run so far.
Yeah,
Definitely the best
that's
run,
the best run
so far.
far.
Lachurs.
That's a really good run.
Following behind him. Let's see if he can clutch out at 25.
I think he will. Or...
Oh, maybe.
It's gonna be close.
It is gonna be close. Oh, I think he can.
Yeah, he can.
So the second 25 of...
It's 25.
a very, very good race. This is...
There was...
runners. So we're gonna get Lachurs in.
Dude.
Hey, Lachurs.
Hello.
And
I
hey,
look
Miri.
back on this
Unfortunately,
stream.
Miri can't speak English, so...
Dude.
There's that. But both of you, fantastic runs. Like,
Oh my
Miri
god.
with the 25-23, Lachurs with a 25-59, I'm assuming, because 0.9.
No, I actually split late. Split heavy late.
Okay,
It
well...
was probably like a 25-56.
Oh, right, okay. So, both fantastic runs and, like, two of the best runs that we've seen so far. So,
Yeah.
I wasn't there for 5-4 skip, but Lachurs, unfortunately getting hit towards the end of 8-7 and 8-A. I can just imagine just like the panic, especially after getting hit in during that pipe section, because that happens in practice all the time, but never in a run. So
Oh yeah. No. I actually done that so many times in practice. I've actually practiced the way of getting back to grab the other propeller.
yeah, it was a decent backup, and you didn't end up far enough behind for you not to get 25.
Wow.
But yeah, Miri with easily the best run of the tournament so far.
Yeah, that was
It was
incredible.
almost like completely faultless. So, GG to both runners.
Yeah, GG.
What have we got next on the agenda? Let me have a look.
I think it's me versus...
Yeah, I think it's. I'm waiting for the pin messages to show up.
Yeah, I think the next race is Rami versus Balu.
Yeah, Balu
Yeah.
and Rami-san on this channel, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Oh no, I went over!
Oh my. Okay, yeah, run invalidated. Lachurs no longer in the running to win this tournament.
Wait,
as he
did
not
you
get
get 70?
69 points.
I got 71.
Oh, this is so sad.
Now you need to get 169.
On your bike.
Far out. Nah, I was stressing
even
so
some-
much when I got to 5-4 skip. Because I almost
up.
forgot to save.
Yeah, I also almost forgot to save him.
So, I'm not sure what else to say. That was a very good race, honestly.
How was it to commentate? How close was it at the coming out of airship?
Out of airship, it seemed quite far, but I think once escape section happened, it was just like, oh, this is way closer than I thought it would be. So
Yeah,
and
it was
throughout
pretty
the run,
close.
even before 8-7, that was very close. Like there was almost like 3 seconds.
Oh
3
wow.
to 5 seconds.
I assume Miri was ahead because I ended up saving after 5 tower.
Yeah, that you like it was, yeah, in World 5 it was almost like tied, and then after you saved, the gap became bigger.
Wow.
and eventually just got hit, which was unfortunate, but can't do much about it.
Yeah. Oh, one more. There we go. You guys happy?
Nice. Run revalidated.
Nice.
Yay. Nothing like my 2533 from earlier today.
Oh, where you hopped right off the button. Anyway, I think that's about all for us now. Be sure to catch the rest of the races in the new Super Mario Bros. Wii N% tournament. We've got a few lined up. One for the rest of the day, where we are one in the rest of the day, and then Fire Breather versus Arthur Morgan, it appears.
Arthur Morgan, that's Baku's.
Yeah.
Oh right, okay.
Wow, I put on a show. So did Miri.
That's pretty cool. Both 25.
Anyway, yep, I think that's us for now. I'm gonna head out of the live stream. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
I've been Baptism. That's been Brammy, if he's not gonna say it.
I'm
That's been Miri.
There you go. Alright, yep, that's us. Thank you guys for
Alrighty.
watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
We'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Bye.